On to Pakistan now, which seems to be facing attacks from multiple fronts. The reason why we are saying this is because, as per a think tank, Pakistan witnessed a sharp increase in terror attacks in January 2025, surging by 42% as compared to the previous month. But it's not just terrorism that plagues Pakistan's state of affairs, but a combination of factors, including Imran Khan and his party's position on the Shehbaz Sharif-led regime. Hanging by a thread, add to that is US's temporary suspension of foreign aids to Pakistan and a churn in the Pakistan judiciary. Let's go over all of them one by one. On Monday, quoting the data released by the Pakistan Institute for Conflict and Security Studies, or the PICSS, at least 74 terror attacks were recorded nationwide, resulting in a total of 91 fatalities, including 35 security personnel, 20 civilians, and 36 militants. Meanwhile, another 117 individuals suffered injuries, including 53 security forces personnel, 54 civilians, and 10 terrorists. Not just that. The report also highlighted an intensified counter-terrorism campaign by security forces, which led to elimination of at least 185 terrorists in the month of January, thus making it the second deadliest month for militant casualties since 2016. The report further stated that Khyber Pakhtunkhwa remained the worst affected province, followed by Balochistan, where 2 suicide bombings have been reported. What explains this? One of the reasons attributed behind this is the growing ambitions of the Pakistani Taliban right on Pakistani soil. Well, I am talking about Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan of the TTP and its dreams to follow the Afghan Taliban's footsteps by carving out its own emirate. Meanwhile, Pakistan's political crisis shows no signs of abating as well, with Imran Khan accusing the Shehbaz Sharif-led government for current economic and political turmoil in the country. Khan also stressed that the current government is only bothered with having its grip on power, while turning a blind eye to global warnings. Late last year, the leader of the opposition and a member of Imran Khan's party, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, or the PTI, had initiated negotiations on several contentious issues, including the release of imprisoned PTI leaders, as well as addressing alleged electoral fraud in last year's controversial elections. So far, 3 rounds of talks have taken place, but unfortunately with no decisive outcomes to any of them. Meanwhile, the conviction of Imran Khan when the negotiations were underway made it harder for any resolution to come out of it. If these aren't compelling enough, the temporary suspension of US aids to Pakistan for revaluation purposes signed in an executive order by Trump. And that has now spelled doom for Pakistan's economy, which is already in a dire situation. Even as the US is yet to announce exactly how much aid will be cut, experts believe that the total impact of the visible aid suspension might be over $900 million US. Not just that, this move has also stopped a number of important US-led projects in Pakistan. 5 projects related to the energy sector have also come to a halt as a result of this decision. You see, this worsens the position of Pakistan even more, which is already reeling under a bunch of internal crises. The latest flashpoint being the Pakistan judiciary. Well, what happened there? On Friday, 5 judges of the Islamabad High Court, or the IHC, penned a letter to the Chief Justices of the Supreme Court and High Courts, urging them to take a stand against reports of a transferred judge being appointed to the IHC's top seat. This brings Pakistan's 26th Amendment of the Constitution back to the spotlight and its attempts to subjugate the judiciary to the current regime in Pakistan, which basically threatens the independence of the judiciary. Well, the moot point now is Pakistan is in the grip of multiple crises, not from one, two, but from multiple fronts. The question is, can Pakistan survive these storms? But that only time will tell.